Hey, it's me, Bob33, and this is a short, unscripted vlog video about Satoru Iwata. All you have known that a few days ago, Satoru Iwata, the president of Nintendo, has passed away, and I'm going to show a little dedication here. The video I'm going to be playing is one of Satoru Iwata's lesser talked about games, and that's the Adventure Yo-Yo for the NES. This game was made before HAL Laboratory has ever teamed up with Nintendo. I think at this point, Satoru Iwata was just a programmer there, and didn't become the head of HAL Laboratory until 1993. This is the first time I ever played this game because I always wanted to play a game that I'm not familiar with, to honor Satoru Iwata. According to Wikipedia, this is like one of his successful games, making tons of sequels, and it's a neat little puzzle game. I'm surprised that Nintendo hasn't made another game recently. As a downloadable only title, I can see that being sold on the Nintendo 3DS eShop. They can market it as a Kirby spin-off game because the main character Yo-Yo and Princess Lala, as you saw in the beginning of the video, antagonist of the Kirby franchise series, a character that Satoru Iwata made himself. I've been looking over Satoru Iwata's games that he was a part of, and I know he was famous for making Kirby, Smash Bros., the Earthbound series, or Meta series as it's known in Japan. One thing I didn't know about that he was, I knew he was part of Pokemon in the earlier days, like Pokemon Red and Blue or Gold and Silver, but according to the Wikipedia, that Satoru Iwata was mainly responsible for creating the Kanto region in Pokemon Gold and Silver. I think the developer at Game Freaks wanted to discard that idea at first because that region was too big to fit on that one cartridge. So Satoru Iwata himself found a way to condense it down and add it to the game. And Pokemon Gold and Silver is one of my favorite games. It's actually my favorite game in the Pokemon series. And one of the reasons it was because you get to go to the older region. So I thank you, Satoru Iwata, for taking the time and making that awesome feature in that game. Anyways, Satoru Iwata as president of Nintendo, I must admit that while I didn't think he was a terrible president, I did kind of question his decisions, but he was actually a pretty successful president, creating such popular system as the Nintendo DS and Nintendo Wii. The 3DS had a slow start, but now it's becoming pretty popular, and the Wii U, well, although still is struggling, it's not doing too bad. It's somewhat making a profit, I think. But unfortunately, Satoru Iwata died, and it kind of leaves Nintendo, well, I want to say they are, hesitating about what to do next. But I think it is kind of a stepping stone that they need to overcome, especially with the new hardware, the Nintendo NX coming their way. I'm sure they will pick a proper replacement, and I'm sure that person will lead Nintendo to great success like Iwata and past president did. But Satoru Iwata, I never really appreciated the guy until now, because, well, I usually appreciate the game companies and usually not the people behind it. Well, mostly because there's so many names, and the only people you probably remember is probably the head designer, which I knew Satoru Iwata made Kirby and Smash Bros. And Earthbound, of course. But Satoru Iwata, looking through all the games that he was executive producer, he had a hand in a lot of those, like Battalion Wars 2, some of the Legend of Zelda games, and much more. And he also creates some of my favorite games. You know, Pokemon Gold and Silver, as I mentioned before. Pokemon Stadium. Oh man, Kirby's Superstar. That's my favorite Kirby game, hands down. And of course, Smash Brothers. I believe it was Sakurai's idea to add the Nintendo mascots in there, because most of the people from Nintendo didn't think adding the Nintendo mascot would be a good idea. Iwata, I'm not sure what was his stand about it, but he was still helping Sakurai in making Smash Brothers. Those two were the two main people behind the idea. But either way, Iwata is one of the people to thank for Smash Brothers. Man, I think that's all I had to say about Iwata. I'm really gonna miss the guy, and I definitely gonna miss him on every Nintendo Direct that's coming out in the near future. He seems like a very fun guy that you need to get to know. That, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of awkward. Sorry about that. I guess I'll just end it by saying this. Satoru Iwata, I'm gonna miss you very much, and I hope I know that you're not actually listening, but this message is sent directly to you. That's something he usually say, you know, in the Nintendo Directs in the beginning of the videos, for those who are confused by that. But anyways, we're gonna miss you, Iwata. Rest in peace.